So like when 6ix9ine is bragging about being on all these drills and stuff, I mean, what was the mentality on that? Like from my perspective, I don't want someone who has no skin in the game to be privy to all this information, right?
A lot of the so-called drills or whatever the hell he's saying he was on, I wasn't even there for that. You feel me?
Okay.
All the shit they got charged with, indictment, and everything I'm gonna talk about is public information. You could go on the internet. I don't got no new information, no free information. I don't know what the y'all talking about. All I know is all that shit. He wasn't even there. You feel me? You seen him in anything?
Well, there was that clip of them like robbing somebody in the doorway to a radio station or some shit, and then
I wasn't there for that. And even so, he wasn't there. He probably was in the car, scared to record it.
I think he was recording it from the car, and then that ended up being one of the crazy things because he sent it to academics. He said he destroyed his own phone, but then he sent it to academics on some homie shit, and then Ack never did anything with it. But then the cops subpoenaed Ack, and Ack ended up handing it over.
I guess if that's how it went, I don't know.
Right.
That's how it went?
I mean, that's what they said on the Vlad interview, I think. Yeah.
I don't be taking his word and certain people's word for things no more. Usually I take I don't give a fuck if I know you 10 minutes or 10 years. If you tell me something, I'm going to take your word for it until I got a reason to prove you wrong. You know what I'm saying? Other than him, I can't take his word for stuff, so I'm not sure.
Right. Wait, but while you were locked up this most recent time, did anybody give you a hard time, or was anybody like negative towards you because of the whole 6ix9ine incident?
Hell no, because you know I always been a real nigga. I already did 12. I ain't saying no disrespect. This new shit here, this ain't nothing. These some young kids and shit. I'm on that.
Yeah.
I had mad fight shit went down, feel me? So
right.
I wasn't worried about nothing. Nobody. People just wanted to know and ask questions and shit. And I felt like I don't really want to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? I did 2 interviews. I did a Vlad TV interview. I did a No Jumper interview. My No Jumper interview got the most views. We got we did 2.2 million views last time. Feel me? We're trying to do 3 million views this time. But
we got it for sure. But okay, so you get back. Are you in any way like surprised at the fact that like a lot of people felt like, damn, that's like 6ix9ine coming back to New York is just a death sentence. Like he's just gonna get murked right away. And then that has not really appeared to be the case. And like, I mean, he left New York pretty quickly. At first, it seemed like he was actually taking the whole being private thing pretty serious, but then as time goes by, like he actually makes a point of like really bragging about the fact that he's outside in Miami and everything without anybody around him. And then obviously you see the kind of end result of that when he gets jumped in the gym. But was that surprising to you that he's been able to move around so freely?
Why do you think he was able to move around like that?
Because most of the people who want to kill him are locked up or scared because they know that he's a federal witness.
People know he's a federal witness. He got mad security. Don't think he don't got people with him.
Okay.
You think he really came to Brooklyn, New York, went out there or Miami with not even security? He even got beat up with his security when he was in the gym. He got people with him at all times. You feel me?
Really?
And the other part where he don't got people with him in like secluded parts of Florida or wherever the hell he was living is nice, really rich communities where they don't even probably know who he is and type of people. You feel me? So it was, and that shit he did, it was like 5 a.m. It ain't like he was out there at 12 when he did it 5 a.m. with them kids. And
so you talking about the video that he shot in Brooklyn after he was released? Because there was at least like one video that he shot there. That it seemed like they blocked off the whole block when I saw it.
They probably did. The police station right there on the next block.
Okay.
That's right there on Broadway. You feel me?
You got to get closer to the mic.
That's right there on Broadway. You've been to Brooklyn before. That's the main strip right there in Bushwick on Broadway.
Right.
That was the projects right there. The police station is right there, son. Like, come on.
Okay. So it's literally a situation where there's just like not enough people left who would even want to.
There's people that there's people that would random people that would did that just for the name of the cloud. How you gonna do that? We're right there on Broadway. The projects is right there. The police station right there. It's 5 a.m. Since security is probably all there across the street. There's probably federal agents watching them. You doing it?
No.
Come on.
No. But then, yeah, he did end up getting, like, the person who did the most to him was dudes who had absolutely no involvement with that shit. They're from a totally different gang in the gym situation. And was that surprising to you when you seen that clip come out and go viral?
I was locked up when it happened, but when I came home and shit, I don't even know if it was staged and shit. He be staging so much shit, bro.
Nah, because I think those guys got serious charges for that shit too.
They got locked up for that?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And I guess they're like, at least one of them was like a very high ranking Latin King member, which is kind of wild. But yeah, I mean, for him, it's extra sketchy because it's like you have so much scrutiny on you, and you're just in a situation where the feds could come in your crib and do a search at any given time. So you can't even have a gun on you. And so you're basically a sitting duck if you don't have security.
Exactly. So you know he got security with him.
Yeah, for sure.
Come on.
Even if it's minimal, even if it's like one guy, it's still,
it's just, so while I was in prison, right? a lot of people was talking about the interviews. Y'all seen your No Jumper and shit. I seen your Vlad, I seen your interviews. You know, I also was on Hulu, on the Hulu documentary, and I'm also on the Showtime documentary as well.
Okay, I do know that I've seen 3 different 6ix9ine documentaries. Which
I'm
is
on
pretty
every single one of
insane.
them.
Yeah, I think I was in all of them too. It's pretty crazy.
You was in them too. Matter of fact. Yeah, you was in the shit. It was me, you, what's the fat dude with the punch? And a few more people was in it on both of them things. I think it was in the Showtime shit. Remember the Showtime did 3 clips, 3 shits on there.
They just kept calling me and they kept giving me like $1,000 to do an interview, and I was like,
$1,000,
I'm coming.
I'm doing way more than that. They gave me a lot of bread
for real.
Yes. And Showtime. I mean, and Hulu.
I'll keep that in mind.
That dude Ving, whatever his name was, that played on the Batman movie. He the one that got me in. I don't know who got you in the Hulu one.
I have no idea. Yeah.
He the one that got me in
it. But okay, so what's like the status of you and Shotty at this point, or you any of the guys? Did you fall out with most of those dudes, or are you still on good terms with them?
I with all of them. I ain't mad at nobody. Shit happens, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Free everybody. You know everybody home. Except for it's only
except for Shotty,
Harv, and Nuke.
Right.
Everybody else home.
Yeah, because we've seen the clip of Mel and Jim Jones embracing in the street.
Yeah, he home.
Yeah. So
Shout out to Mel.
Almost everybody, huh? And Shotty, I mean,
Free Shotty.
I talked to him recently, and he made it sound like he was coming home real soon.
Maybe you got something to sleeve.
Yeah, but do you actually like talk to Shotty on the phone? Like, do you actually like know where he's at, or are you just cool?
I know, yeah, he's cool. I haven't actually spoke to him, but we've reached out to people. Shotty said what up, I said what up, and sent Shotty, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. He cool.
Mm-hmm. Do you think there's a future for Treyway, the label, like the business, or from your perspective, is it more just like a memory or a group of friends, or?
I mean,
yeah, I mean, like, what does that mean to you?
I mean, a lot is tatted on my chest.
Right.
A lot of us got it tatted. Shotty got it tatted. Chanel, Miss Treyway got it tatted. So I think Seiko got it tatted too. So it's more than just that, and it's never gonna die to us. And who knows? We might come out with more artists and shit. We might do more shit. Ain't no telling. There's a lot of shit in the future for it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say too much, but I got a YouTube channel too that I'll post in the description.
Okay.
I think it's Billy Otto Real Talk TV 8529. Yeah, I could subscribe to the channel. I got some YouTubes I'm gonna be putting on there and shit pertaining to our life and the book and, you know, a bunch of shit that I'm doing.
So if somebody asks you, are you a 9 Trey Bullet at this point in your life, what do you say?
Yes, I am. Absolutely.
Okay. But then what's the caveats that you add to that make it different now than when you were younger?
I'm not a gang member. I'm not out in the streets hanging with people, shooting people, beefing with kids.
Okay, but you're not a gang banger. But you are a gang member if you're a 9 Trey Blood, but you a gang banger.
But I wouldn't say we're a gang. We're more of like a revolution, an organization, a brotherhood to me than a gang. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because we don't perform gang activities. Blood mean brotherly love, override, oppression, and destruction.
Well, historically, the 9 Trey Bullets have performed gang activities and crime.
Through different neighborhoods that had problems with different other people that just happened to be Bloods and they happened to be Crips. It wasn't a Blood encrypting or Bloods was performing these acts. These dudes just happened to be from here, starting in California. You know how that's how it started anyway. And they was from neighborhoods that was already beefing with each other.
So, but when you come home from prison, are you basically just like, listen, I'm still what I am. I'm still from what I'm from, but I'm, don't call me when somebody needs to get touched. Don't call me when somebody needs to go put some work in. Yeah, I'm done with that part of my life.
I ain't with them. I'm not active doing shit.
Okay. For sure. Okay. But so if Treyway were to continue as a label, who would be the necessary parts of it? Like, could Shotty just do a Treyway label and nobody else has anything to do with it?
Yeah, Shotty could have never went nowhere. Shotty just tried to take over the thing and try to be the CEO and all that shit when it was a group thing. Shotty didn't even own the rights to Treyway. Chanel and Miss Treyway did, and we all in Seiko and every other. It was a group thing. So to say Shotty's running it or gonna run it and all that shit, that wasn't even the origin of it anyway. Everybody know that. We spoke about that. Let's be real.
Okay,
you ain't even start seeing him in videos and all that shit until later on down the line.
Right.
It was us at first.
If you haven't checked out Everything 420 yet, you are definitely missing out. From glass gear to infused sweets, they've got one of the best lineups online. They ship fast, it's always discreet, and their app makes shopping too easy. The deals are always running, and you can use code NOJUMPER for a little bonus at checkout. Shout out Everything 420.